Let's get this party started, man. Let's get this party started.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
Let's go. Welcome to the channel. Baby.
We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Let's get started.
The wait is finally over. Red and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
It's okay if I give him a few props right here. Do you mind?
Please, Ernie, go ahead.
Okay, how about a guy who was a two-time walk-on, who later became a two-time Big 12 Player of the Year, has the most touchdown passes in Big 12 history with 129, a Heisman Trophy into his credit, and took his team to the college football playoff semifinal twice while at Oklahoma.
Chubb with the first down carries. He'll get about 30 out of it. They get 2nd and 7 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield on play action. And that is incomplete. Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing. Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper.
Oh,
and
come
they're able
on,
to
y'all.
get this one
I
across
gotta
the
get there.
35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
2nd and 11 now. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
First down, Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Good job. Good job, Billy.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not trying to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun. Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
On the play.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And almost picked off.
Good job, Billy.
I
Good
guess the
job.
good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So excellent starting field position here for the Chargers. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
They find some open field here. Past the 45 will be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
25-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Browns' 13-yard line.
This is complete. It's Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 13 yards out, the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? They're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead.
I know you lying.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
When they leaving.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
I mean, they go to the.
Able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
So y'all gonna sit at the airport all that time?
It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on 3rd down for the Browns. 45
So what you coming home?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And inside the 20,
yes, dude. You can have your burger or something.
Nice gain, 16 yards
I didn't cook food.
Down again. We know they have have these
Baked chicken and dirty rice.
And look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
I know you lying. You can't wait till you get home.
They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop
That's so sad.
A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a first and 10 at the 17. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down.
6-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive.
Whoa, what's on, bro? Oh, shit. You on your way home? Oh, finally, huh? Been a long day, huh? Oh, I thought you stayed until 6.
14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just checking with you because I just found out we going to the lodge Thursday. So yeah, so we I'm sure that we gonna put the petitions on the board and stuff Thursday. So you gonna be able to come through, or I'm gonna have to just hold tight on it.
For that last touchdown drive they had, now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync.
That was the 200. Remember I told you?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play.
I'll put it on hold then. Tell this. You okay, I could do it like that.
That's some good tackling there.
I could do it like that. I just tell him.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense on the field.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
At the 38-yard line.
Really?
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
I gotta go pick up my wife and the little off from the airport. You come talking when they offered them a $400 credit for 8 people to stay. $400 travel voucher.
First and 10 at the 38.
No, the airline.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it.
They needed 8 people to stay for the next flight.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize
no, she didn't. She talking about she started to. I said, yeah, okay. Gotta bring your ass home. So she coming home. She'll be at home at 8:10. I'll pick her up from the airport.
The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
I'm gonna leave home about 10 minutes to 8. About 10 minutes to 8.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
Austin 5 yards
She ain't got to wait for no bag. So if I see 8:15, she should be at least off the plane and coming out or whatever.
Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
I wasn't sure we was going back to meeting yet or what. We just confirmed what we knew. We was going to have a meeting, but just didn't know if everybody was going to go back into the lodge or what. You know what I mean? Some people didn't want to go or whatever. So because of the fact that I guess we got petitions and stuff that we got to approve. They got to do it in person. We can't do it by meeting by Zoom. So, So what we do, we gonna do a Zoom. We're gonna do regular meetings, but we're gonna have people that can't make it or prefer not to make it over Zoom call. They'll be able to partake and see what's going on with me. You know what I mean? So.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
B.J.
So at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
Absolutely.
Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone.
Oh man, I'm sitting up playing some man right now, boy.
And put the down marker back to 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Now it's
intercepted. Herbert. Damn it. My fault.
First interception he's thrown here in year
I wanted to go to the middle, but that was too late.
But didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And it thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away.
Yeah, boy.
It still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the out route.
Yeah.
And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
You better make sure your downfall charge tonight.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. He finds Becker complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First down.
Dude, I'll be sleep for you.
Keep all the receivers alive in the play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no
knocked out
to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Well, by the time you I'll be knocked out, but the missus will be home. You got to get up and go to work in the morning. So they'll bring Darius.
Position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield over the middle.
Oh, come on, dude.
He'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here comes
oh, this fucking face mask. Come on, man. Tranquil.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on
I'm cooking some baked chicken right now.
Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know,
dirty rice.
against your squad.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now timeout is whistled as it appears.
That's why I'm supposed to be home by 9 anyway. What you doing?
To see this week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
I'm talking about my boy Hobson. Yeah, up there commenting on my game and shit. I thought he was gonna be home. Trash food up. Put the rice in. Check this chicken real quick. I just said I had some wings, a pack of wings in the freezer. I just seasoned them up, took them out and seasoned them up and put them in the box, in the thing. Alright. Clean that off and that's good to go. Alright. Hey. Alright, bro. Well, I'm gonna let you get on your journey. I'm gonna get back into my football game.
On 1st down, they'll run.
Alright. Later.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 20.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they run
Alright, Todd, let's go.
the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Peoples-Jones.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
To throw, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6.
Oh, man.
And he is
Dang
into
it.
the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Boy, that's a lucky dude.
Touchdown grab. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, that was not quite the holy roller, partner. That was San Diego, Oakland. You might remember that in 1978, right? Kenny Stabler forward fumble. Dave Casper falls on the end zone. Oakland beats him on the last play of the game. But that was a live football. And what a nice job he did to fall on in the end zone. And yes, indeed, folks, that's a touchdown.
By the way, John Madden was coaching in that holy roller game, wasn't he?
He certainly was, and he wanted to make sure that the call went his team's way was out on the field and was told, yes, it's a touchdown. Now get back on the sidelines.
Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half.
All right,
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And they had a nice little drive last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time. He's going to go down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. A 40-yard punt, giving 3 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on. Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 15. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32 and a 10-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
First down, Justin Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a pass hauled in downfield.
Good job.
Races down the right side.
Good job.
Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. And now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And there's still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Chargers able to get the pressure.
Baby, let's go.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. It's got Hooper on the short connection. 7 yards to pick up there. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 3 yards remain for second down. Mayfield looks to throw. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. As far as the early games go on Sunday, we'll have our eye on Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. A big one for the Chiefs, as they'll have to contend with the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on what should be a very tough opponent. And then on Sunday night, the national audience in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he is brought down, but on the floor, reaching the 30. Here goes an impressive 31-yard gain.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 20-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
14. For the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
The pass complete here to Aitman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
First down, they'll run with Chubb. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle.
They know that old expression. It's not my
Yeah, bro.
It hasn't been his
What's that?
so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
I mean, like the paperwork we have to have signed, we got to take temperature or anything like that, according to that list. Oh, they gonna have all that?
He's gonna be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside
Okay.
the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Play fake. Mayfield.
Right.
Whipping it in right side here. Beckham. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A gain of 39 that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Right.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Chubb, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are back within a score.
All right.
The kicker on.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it
so
in.
Even though we are vaccinated, we have to wear masks, or it's choice?
Now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Okay. Now, we still setting up the thing for the Zoom? Got to have Harris to do that?
Negative there of 4 yards.
Okay. Says I got a tripod. We might could set it up like that. I'll bring it. You know.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that? Right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They started on the ground with Eckler. Up past the 25 to the 26.
Okay. So they just got to be able to listen and not participate.
Really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5
yards. Okay. But
most offenses don't expect to get 5
you might want to, at least put that out there. That, I guess if we, because in case some of them just decide just not to come for those reasons, that they don't have a vote if we have anything to vote on. I say if they let them know that they can't vote, they can't vote if they don't. If we have anything to vote on, they don't better vote.
And he got there.
I mean, you know, they ain't better participate really.
On first down now. Henry's got it.
Okay. Okay. All right.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming
Right.
from Browns territory
Okay.
now at the 49-yard
I'm cool with that.
line. Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Oh.
Throwing again. Herbert.
Okay. Good.
He's got a man. It's Henry. And they're going to have another 1st down.
Yeah. Well, we should be good. We should be good. You know.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it.
Okay.
Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
All right. Get old boy them on the horn.
They'll run here with Eckler. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic.
Right, because we only have an hour, right? An hour and a half at the most.
Coming up and making the big-time play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I figured that too.
It's Eckler again. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler. 30 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab.
That'll work.
And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Well, as long as they had theirs, they'll be good.
5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. I guess they were a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That's cool, man. I got to head to the airport in a little bit to pick up the missus. Yeah, she went to Mexico for the weekend, and then they got stuck out there because they missed their damn flight.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up.
Yeah.
1st and 10.
And then she gonna call me talking about the airline want 8 of them to stay in Houston till the next flight, and they're gonna give them a $400 credit to catch the next flight. I'm like, well, shit. What time the next flight? Time I don't leave till 9 something. I said, well, all right, that's up to you. But she said, I said, what you gonna do? She said, I'm coming home.
Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit and give up a touchdown.
I know, man. See, they all, she, well, her cousins them, so, you know, a couple understand, a couple of them not, but that'd have been her choice. I mean, you know, I'm on vacation, so I would have just been another hour I had to wait for to see her.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
You know.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Yeah.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mayfield.
I agree. Shit, I've been saying that shit. That's why I was telling you. I don't understand why these guys wouldn't want to come to the meeting, but I mean they go everywhere else. Shit.
Who can stand up and make a play? It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field and be like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And the lane closes quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're doing what they are,
I should just say she on the plane.
off with some points.
She just texted and say she on the plane.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
Yeah, the flight leave at 7, I think, and she's supposed to get for 8:10 coming from Houston. Yeah.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave home about 10 minutes till. All right, bro.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Yeah. It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win.
That's why I forgot you did tell me that.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Okay.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
All right. That'll work. Gotcha. We got to get it back. Okay. That'll work. All right, bro. Later.
But that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
You see me standing there, and his dumb ass gonna throw it anyway. He's gonna throw it anyway. Let's go!
Spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit. Had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Good catch, King. Good catch.
It's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there at 22. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Now Eckler. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Herbert. Throw left side complete. It's Henry. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Chargers. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the defense for Los Angeles as they head out to set up shop. And the interception the last time, their 3rd takeaway of the game, Charles.
They're just flocking to the football so well. And not only are they doing that, they're making big-time plays and taking it away from them. Big hits, big plays. They're looking very good in this ball game.
You said flocking, flying to the football. Coaches always use that, don't they?
They really do. It's almost as it goes back to the old.
He fouled it. It's on the ground. And picked up by the Chargers. And takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Badgley on for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Come on,
now,
man.
after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment.
It's the bullshit. How you running back to the car when they gonna take?
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. We're able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Not a whole lot lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second and goal from the 1. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football.
That's some bullshit.
I'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. Mayfield got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
First down, Browns.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
4-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 39 yards there, a big one.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Oh, both
After the sack, he's still down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment.
What the fuck is this guy getting hurt, man?
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. And really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the fourth quarter. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Good job, team. Good job.
Tonight.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
It is just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So, for the Chargers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Down with me, down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down?
bullshit. Right and stick a left from 8 to 5 weeks. Fuck.
Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby.
It looks pretty fast. Oh, hello, I'm nothing.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream was bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a a beast and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L.